What's up, nerds and nerettes and we little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big China G from Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming! So we have another Friday night filler for you tonight, my friends. This one, in fact, this is a grudge match. Yeah, so I lost to this game a few Fridays back, and it really irked me. Not just because I usually win this game, but because I lost it within like the last move. So it has been on my mind, my friends. And that game, booyah! Get that glitter out of there, John. There we go. Forbidden Island. Yeah. All right. Why don't we take this to the table and let's see about this grudge match, because I'm saying I'm taking this thing down. Now here we got on the table, we got the game set up, well, mostly set up. We got the island set up. We're going to have to set up some flood cards. We're going to have to bring our team to the island, but otherwise it's pretty much ready to start. You always build the board with the tiles. You always build the middle two rows are always 6, then it's always 4, and then 2 and 2. And that's no matter which direction you go in. 6, 4, 2, 2, 4, 6. Nice, easy setup, easy to remember. Right now, there is no flooding. We are going to start with 6 flood cards coming out. And you'll notice the difference when they get flipped. They're blue and white. Instead of full color or black and white, they're blue and white. So, since I lost the last game, I'm just going to start on normal. I'm not going to get cocky with this. So the water levels rise, and when it gets to each of these markers, that's how many of the flood cards that we have to draw on the turn. So we have the treasures, and that's ultimately what we're trying to get here on this island. We're trying to collect the Crystal of Fire, the Ocean's Chalice, the Earthstone, and the Statue of the Wind. And we're going to be going through treasure cards. We're going to be going through flood cards. But first, let's find out exactly what's flooded. So to do this, we are going to start the game off with the flood deck having a discard pile. And that's going to be 6 cards. So the first card right here, starting the flood off, is the Cave of Embers. All right, so that's a discard pile over here. So we're going to find the matching area. The Cave of Embers. The Cave of Embers. That's a fire symbol. So the easiest, quickest way to do it is look for the fire. So this is starting off flooded. Now that's dangerous. Because once more, and this is gone. And then we only have the one chance here to try to get that. And if this goes before we get it, game is over. All right, so the next card, the Breaker's Bridge. All right, Breaker's Bridge. Somebody out there is screaming. It's right there, it's right there. Here we go, right here, Breaker's Bridge. Oh, right next to. Now, unless you're using a scuba diver, if these two go and you get here, the only way you can move is to here around the board. You can't move through these empty spots because it's flooded. Unless, of course, as I said, you're the scuba diver. The next one here. Another statue. Oh, another piece. The Howling Gardens. All right, so we're going to find the Howling Gardens. There's the Whispering Gardens. And the Howling Gardens is right over here. Howling Gardens is getting flooded as well. So that's 3. Number 4 of 6 is Phantom Rock. Phantom Rock. How could you not see that skull? It's right there. Phantom Rock. 5. The Misty Marsh. The Misty Marsh. I found that one right away. That's 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6th and final flood card to start the discard pile over there. The Tidal Palace. The Tidal Palace. And that is a chalice. Right there, the Tidal Palace. All right, so this is not starting off good right now, I'll tell you, because we have 3. We have the Tidal Palace, we have the Cave of Embers, and the Howling Gardens are all in danger of flooding. I'm going to have to shore those up right away. All right, so next, let's choose the team. For soloing through this, I'm going to be using a 4-person team. And I have chosen to use, I'm not drawing randomly, I chose this team. I didn't check, but this might be the same team I used last time. So the Engineer, red, he can shore up 2 tiles for 1 action. So that's pretty good. So we find where the red guy starts. The Bronze Gate, there we go. So he's going to be starting over there. Next, I chose the Messenger. And the Messenger says, give 1 treasure card to a player anywhere on the island for 1 action per card. So I think that's going to be really handy, getting stuff around. And let's see. Yeah, the Copper. Is there an Iron Gator? I'm thinking he's from. The Gold Gate. Fool's Landing. We've got to be careful of that too. Yeah, the Silver Gate right there. We go, Silver Gate. So the 3rd member of this expedition is the pilot. Now, you don't need the pilot to escape at the end of the game, as long as you have a helicopter action card. Anyone can do it, but I like having the pilot around, because the pilot, once per turn, fly to any tile on the island for 1 action. So I think that's going to be handy to help getting around. So he's blue. Oh yeah, so he's starting right there on Fool's Landing. So the final member of this group, of this party of adventurers, is the Explorer, who can move and or shore up diagonally. That, I think, is going to be a big boost to getting around, because normally you can only move orthogonally on this game. Adjacent means orthogonally. So here, Howling Gardens, Cave of Embers, the Golden Gate, and the Dunes of Deception are all adjacent to our pilot with the location he's at right now. And so finally, the Explorer. The Explorer gets to go down over, believe that's, yes, the Copper Gate. The Copper Gate. All right, so just that's it. That's all we really need to do for the setup. And the gameplay, as you see here, if you're unfamiliar with this game, is actually very simple, because each player, or in this case, each character that I'm going to be in control of here, since I'm soloing this, can take up to 3 actions. And then I have to draw 2 treasure cards, and then I draw flood cards, the number of which is shown here. Yeah. Because every time you draw a flood card, you might, well, there are cards, that will raise the flood level. And as far as actions go, move, as I just explained, shore up, which will flip a blue and white card back to the color side, give a treasure card to someone on the same tile as you, and capture a treasure. If you have 4 matching cards and you are on the tile with the treasure, you can get it. So that's the game. It's very simple, very easy to teach, very fast to learn. So let's get going, and let's see how fast it's going to be for me to take this game down. I got it now. It's not starting off good, but I got it. Now, I'm going to choose who's going to go first and what they're going to do. Let me pull a seat up. Let me grab my drink here. And let's get this game going. All All right, so I believe... Oh. So, I thought that was one of my dogs in here. No, that was just that was just the leg for the light I just touched. Okay, so like I said, definitely want to start shoring up, and want to start shoring up the most important ones. So that's one action by the pilot. That's two actions by the pilot. So that's who's going right now. Pilot. For a third action, since once per turn, the pilot can fly to any tile on the island. So for the third action, I was going to come over here. I think that's good. I am happy with those actions. So now I get to draw two treasure cards. I get to draw two of these wonderful, beautiful treasure cards. Whoa, nice. So if I get three more of these and I land on one of the tiles associated with it, I can collect this as an action. So this is the pilot, and I'm going to have to keep them separate. So I'm going to keep them all together separately with each other. And the second card, I'm telling you, I did shuffle this. I did, but to be fair, I don't want there to be any I don't want there to be any thought otherwise. Trust me, it would benefit me if it was all coming up. So now I have to draw two, according to this, two of these flood cards. Okay, so the copper gate is getting flooded. Now, if this floods while there's an adventurer on it, they can move to the closest adjacent. And the second flood card, ooh, you don't want to lose this. If you lose this, game over, man. Game over. Sarge is dead, man. Game over. Okay. Lucky nothing flooded, so this didn't move up. Now, man. So that's the Explorer. We'll do the Explorer next. So the Explorer. First thing is going to shore up right here. One. You can shore up diagonally, but honestly, I don't care about Phantom Rock. I think that would be a wasted move. So for the second move, I'm going to shore up diagonally again. And then for the third move, I'm going to move over here to the Howling Garden. All right, so let's see what these two treasures are. All right, so we got the Earth statue. This is what I didn't want to see, especially so early. Oh, okay. So as you see, the first thing here that we have to do is that the water level marker rises. So that means next turn, 3 flood cards are going to be drawn. So I'm in the 3 zone. Now the second thing, focus there, thank you. The second thing is shuffle the flood discard pile and place it on top of the flood drawer pile. And then discard this card to the treasure discard pile. And there goes the treasure discard pile. So now the flood is going to get shuffled poorly. And then sort of better. And finally cut. And it goes back on top. So you see the danger is that these cards have already come out, so flooding has already started. So because of this, these are going to be coming out again. Now, after an area floods, if the Misty Marsh comes out again and floods away, then that card is going to be removed from the flood deck so that it can't happen again. And in the past, I have made the mistake, and not just me and the 20-sided Warriors have made the mistake of forgetting to do that. It is something that you could conceivably overlook. So let's keep that in mind. Now we got three flood cards. Don't forget, What did I just say? Why did I say that? Blah, 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 blah. That is gone. You leave the empty space. It's gone. The title palace. The title. Oh no! Blah 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 blah. Over to an adjacent tile right there. And so these two are taken out of the game. See, I almost just forgot. I just told you, and I almost just forgot. So these cards are also out of the game. And the third and final. Wow, I am really glad that I at least shored that up. Couldn't have been the... All right. So the copper gate is starting to get it's getting a little damp. Okay. Let's see. The messenger. Give treasure cards to a player. Near the island for one action. Give, not take. You can't take them from another player. Now that would have been interesting, a little easier. The engineer. The engineer. So he's going to shore up for 1, 2, and 3. So 2 treasure cards. All right. Statue of the Wind. What am I doing? There's the engineer. The Statue of the Wind. And don't be another. Well, actually, it's not that big of a deal. I guess we'll lose that. But okay. So we got 1. We got 2. We got 2 of those. We got 2 fire, 2 earth, and 1 air so far between our party. Now let's see what's flooding. Still on 3. Can't let this go. We cannot let that flood under any circumstance. Somebody's going to have to fix that right away. As soon as it comes around. Is that gone now? Is it right? Oh, no, okay, it's not gone. It's not gone. And the third and final one, the Cave of Embers. I remember what that is now. Man, oh man, of Shevitz. Okay, so the messenger is the last one. The messenger doesn't have any treasure yet to give to anyone. One, 2, and we'll shore this up for the third move. Treasure number 1, Statue of the Air. Treasure number 2. All right, fire. And then 3 flood. Phantom Rock. Oh, is that gone now? Where's my big skull? Where's my big skull? Yep. Blah, 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 blah. Number 2. Breaker's Bridge. Did I ever fix that? Yeah, I did. Okay, so this is only just starting to go. And the third and final one for right now, the Gold Gate. Gold Gate, my friends. Right here. All right. I'm beginning to feel like odds are the next drawer or two I'm going to get another Water Rises. So everyone is taking a turn. Let us say we start with the messenger. Start this turn with the messenger. So 1 action. Also, by the way, you can only have a hand limit of 5, by the way. So the messenger is going to give this to the engineer, who now has 2 of the earth statues, the wind statues, and 1 for the earth. And then second action, the messenger is going to send this to the pilot, who has 3, only needs 1 more now. And for the third action, we'll shore this up. Okay, so unless flood waters rise comes out, we should be safe. Otherwise, we are in big danger. We are in big danger, my friends. All right, so let's see. That was the messenger. You're going to have to draw 2 treasure cards now. Fire. We have enough fire on the board now. Just have to get that to here on the messenger's next turn. Second treasure, please no flood waters. Please no flood waters. Ah! Flood waters. Don't want to see flood waters. Oh, flood. All right, so we got to move the marker up. We're still in the 3. Also, yeah, by the way, we get there, game over. Yet another way we can lose. Then shuffle. Shuffle, shuffling off the buffalo. And put it back on the top. We could literally lose on the next drawer. We could. Because I thought it was more important. Well, yeah. I thought it was more important to get this stuff out so we can start collecting. That was just the 1. That was, wait a second, that was 2. I don't know. So worried there, I lost track for a moment. Okay. That was the second. Now we're on to this. This is what I'm so worried about. Because if this is Fool's Landing, it's... Oh, I just said it, so I jinxed it, didn't I? Okay. Okay, we can afford to lose the copper gate. Blah, 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 blah. That's not a problem, my friends. That's not a problem. Please, everyone watching this, send your good vibes. Make sure that this is not Fool's Landing. Please, 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 my friends. Okay. Okay, we can afford to lose the Howling Gardens. And we'll go right here. Okay, I promise, if this is not Fool's Landing, the very, very first thing I am doing is shoring up Fool's Landing. Oh, thank goodness! All right, we can say goodbye to the Cave of Embers. I guess we still have the Cave of Shadows out. It's the Cave of... Oh no, we did shore it up. It's not gone yet. Okay, okay. This whole string of the island is ready to just sink away. Okay, so I'm going to go with the engineer now. I'm going to go with the engineer. There he is. He is going to, engineer is going to shore this up. You shore up 2 tiles for 1 action. So for 1 action, he's shoring up these 2 tiles right here. For a second action, he's going to shore this up. Because other than moving diagonally, if this goes, it's going to be... I'm just trying to make sure that paths remain open. So that was 1, that was 2. And now for the third move, can't get anywhere to do anything. So the third move, the engineer is gonna not take a third move. No, you know what? I'm gonna move there. All right, so It's not going to be as bad now if we get another water level rises. It's not going to be as bad, but we still don't want to see that. Okay, that's good. That's good. So the engineer has a hand of 4 right now. This will be 5. Woo! Fire. If we can get that fire to the pilot, or this one to the pilot. Actually, maybe I'll do the messenger next and get that to the pilot, and then do the pilot to pick it up. Let's see. Well, let's see. This may change my whole plans. Whew. All right. Fool's Landing is once again in danger, my friends. Cannot lose that helicopter. Breaker's Bridge. And the Gold Gate. All as predicted. That was messenger. That was engineer. So pilot. Yes, I started this round with the messenger. Then went to the engineer. Pilot. No, that's good. Well, yeah, I could do. Probably could go here. And then for a second action and a third action, do the shoring up. Right there. Okay, gotta protect Fool's Landing at all costs. All right, so the pilot got an air one. So we have 3 now if we get him and the engineer together. Why him? Just because I'm the guy and I'm self-identifying. No other reason. Oh, okay, so there are certain action cards. We need this. After you collect everything, you have to get everyone to a Fool's Landing, and then this card has to be played. So that's very important. That was 2. So now 3 of these. 3 of these. Crimson Forest. I don't think that's... Here it is. Yeah, I don't think that's been touched yet. So we're getting into new, fresh cards, so to speak. Number 2. The Whispering Gardens. It's a quiet place of contemplation and flooding. And that is an air. We need that. And the 3rd, Temple of the Moon, Temple of the Moon, Temple of the Moon. Temple of the Moon. So that was, what, everyone but the Explorer. Everyone but the Explorer. Okay, we've already lost one of these. So we can't. 1, and he can move and shore up diagonally. 2, and 3. So 1 move, shore up, shore up. This next turn, I gotta start moving people together and getting stuff hooked up. 1, okay. Helicopter for the engineer. 1, 2, 3, 4. The engineer is at the hand limit size. So let me see. Currently, the engineer is he's got 2. The engineer will discard the fire for the helicopter lift. Now, besides getting off the island, it also allows you to move 1 or more pawns on the same tile to any other tile. So sometimes this works out good if you have 2 of them at the end, because you can eventually try to maneuver everyone to the same spot, and then helicopter lift them all over the helicopter, and then use your second card to take off. So I wanted to hold on to that. And now 3 of these. I did not take a second one of these. The chalice, which is going to get dumped. Actually, hold on. There's one. Yeah, I'm going to dump it. I'm going to dump it. All right, so 3. Coral Palace. Coral Palace. Oh, that's a water 1. Let me just look for the... There we go. Starting to flood. Number 2. The Cliffs of Abandon. Cliffs of Abandon. No. And number 3, the Silver Gate. Silver and gold, silver and gold. All right, so everyone is open for a turn right now. The messenger. The messenger. That's flipping. We got that. Is this the last cup? Oh, is that the last cup? Oh. All right, the messenger. 1, 2. There's no way the messenger can get to the Coral Palace and shore it up at the same time. So when the messenger's turn is over, if a flood card comes up, a Water Rises card comes up and we have to reshuffle and everything. This could be the end. So the messenger is going to send this to the pilot, who will have to drop something. He will drop this. There's one action. For the second action, two, 3. Okay, good enough. This is wow. This is starting to get a little tense. All right, so the messenger got 1 and 2. All right, not bad. No flood yet, so it's possible to save this in the next turn. The Lost Lagoon. Well, it's never going to be found now. Lost Lagoon. Number 2, the Dunes of Deception. And number 3, we have the Iron Gate. The Iron Gate. That's the bronze, gold, silver. Copper. Iron Gate, Iron Gate. Why am I not seeing it? There it is. Alright, so next. That was the messenger. The pilot. The pilot is gonna move here. 1. Oh, darn. Oh, man. Okay, wait a second. Can once per turn to fly to any tile on the island. That's for an action. For one action. 1, 2. No, I can't. Oh, I gotta save the Coral Palace. Gonna fly there for one action, shore it up for 2. And then my third action, going to move to the observatory. Darn! Wait. No. What if I do something a little bit... I use my helicopter lift to fly here for free. And then 1 action, 2 action, 3 action, boom! Pilot got it. Oh, I had to give up that card. I have another one. So that was the pilot, the messenger, and the pilot have gone. Okay, it's still getting dangerous, but at least we got one of the treasures. I want to see here. 3. He's got 2 of the air, 1 for the earth, 1 for the sea. The engineer. Okay, so what if the explorer... goes 1, 2... and shore up for 3. Okay. All right. So, so we got the air. That was the explorer. So we got the air. And the second one. All right, sandbag, shore up any 1 tile on the island. Play at any time, does not count as an action, and discard to treasure afterwards. Oh, can this be used right now? Anything important? Yes. Now 3, the Twilight Hollow. Twilight Hollow was never quite the same. 2, the Cave of Shadows. We got the crystal one, so that really doesn't matter. And especially because of its placement, we can let all 3 of these go. And it's not going to matter. And 3, the Bronze Gate. The Bronze Gate. There's the gold, there's the iron, there's the silver, the bronze right over here. So the final is the engineer. There's 1, 2 of the air, and 1 of each of these. Okay, so the engineer is right here. So the engineer is going to spend 1 action to give this to the messenger, who now has the 4 needed of the earth statue. Who else is here? That's also the... that's the explorer. We'll give the explorer this, the chalice. And for the third action, we'll move the messenger. I better get another one of these. We'll move the messenger with the helicopter lift over here to the Temple of the Sun. Everyone has gone, but we have to go through this. Sandbags. I was a little worried. The last three, and then we go through this again. Temple of the Sun. I believe that. Oh, that's not bye-bye yet. Oh, that's where he just went. Got flown to. Number 2, the Observatory. I don't think that's been hit at all yet. No, because this is the bottom of the deck. None of these have. And the Watchtower. All along the Watchtower, it is soaking wet, my friends. So now the remaining cards here are all going to be shuffled. Horribly. You can tell I have never once spent any time in Atlantic City, Las Vegas, Reno, Nevada. Okay, now just a little cut. Okay, so the messenger is here. Thanks to the lift. Has all 4. And so we'll turn these 4 in. The messenger will claim the Earth statue. So that was 1 move for the messenger. Oh, what else to do with the messenger? What do you think? I can't hear you. But I'm still asking anyway. That was 1 move for the messenger. 2, 3. Not sure. Okay, let's see how bad this is going to get. Ooh, messenger got a helicopter. Excellent. Second card. This is going to be trouble. No. Yeah! Flood you. Floodwaters. I mean, the floodwaters rise. There was no cards here, though. Ha ha. But this goes up. We're still in the 3. Wow, we got off super easy on that one. We got 1, and we got 2. The Whispering Gardens. They're so quiet. Sometimes you can't find them. Like, really? Ah, there it is. I should have just been looking for the symbol. 2. Temple of the Moon. Well, we really don't care about that anymore. Sorry, Temple of the Moon. Nothing personal. That actually works to my favor. Because that'll get the pilot moved somewhere for free. Right there. Somewhere adjacent. That was 1. That was 2. And 3. The Coral Palace. Don't want to let that go. It is the only remaining cup. So that has become priority number 1 to me. The pilot can fly anywhere on the island, any tile for 1 action, once per turn. So 1 action. 2 actions. Oh, no. I mean, we don't need this one. 1 action to fly. 2 actions to shore. Whew, that would have been a horrible mistake. And the 3rd action. I guess I'll shore up, make easier access for traveling. I don't know. All right. Okay, we need that. We need that. 1 and 2. The second one right here. We need that. So we got 1, we got 2, we got 3. We got 3. We got 3 between us. We need 1 more. But before that, we need 3 of these cards to see what's flooding. The Cliffs of Abandon. Blah, 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 blah. Number 2. The Cave of Embers. I believe that... that's what we all are. Other than the fact that we're standing there, we really don't need it, but it is an extra access point. And 3... Oh, no! Explorer and Engineer are up next, my friends. Let's see, the Explorer. Move and or shore up diagonally. Okay, well, the first thing the Explorer has to do is shore up. That's 1. That's 2. And 3. Because the pilot is there already, and the pilot has 2 of these cups. Last 2 in the treasure, and they get redone. All right. That was the so that was the Explorer. Both of these are needed. Both of those cards are needed. So now 3, 1, the Silver Gate. Blah, 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 blah. 2, the Lost Lagoon. The Lost Lagoon will never be found. Blah, 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 blah. 3, the Dunes of Deception got washed away by the tsunami. See how easy I keep trying to make that mistake? Okay. So that was what the Explorer. The Engineer's the last one to go. You show up 2 tiles for 1 action. He's got 2 of the air. He's got the earth, which we don't need. And the sandbags could come in handy. Yeah, so these are the 2 we need. 1 and 2 are the only spots left. Use these sandbags right away on the Whispering Gardens. We have to save that. And then the Engineer will shore up Cave of Embers. We need an escape path to the helicopter. So that's 1 action because the sandbags did not count as an action. So that was 1 action to shore up. Oh, wait a second, that's the pilot. Right? No. No, nothing. 1 action to shore up. 2 action. 3 action. All right, let's shuffle. And then we will draw 2 treasure cards. 2. And a cut. Engineer got some fire, which we don't need. Some more fire, which we do not need. Let's get out 3 of these. The Iron Gate. Blah, 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 blah. 2. the gold gate. And number 3, of course, the copper gate. Bronze, gold. Oh, is this supposed to be taken out? Did I already lose this? That's the bronze gate. That's Fool's Landing. That's the gold gate. Copper gate. Why am I not seeing it? Iron Dune, Lost, Silver, Cliffs, Cave, Horde. Yeah, Copper Gate. See, that happened, so I have to draw another one. I have to draw another one for the third one. And that is the Cave of Shadows. Fire. We really don't care about that. Did I just do that again? I did that again, didn't I? Ah. The Bronze Gate. Blah, 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 blah. Woo. All right, so everyone's starting with a clean slate to go. Let's see. All right, so everybody but the messenger is at the Coral Palace. Okay, so the Explorer used 2 actions to give these 2 to the pilot. The Explorer will give to the pilot. We'll use a second turn. We use a second turn to give these 2 to the engineer, who will have to dump these 2. Because you have a hand limit of 5. Okay, so we could possibly win next turn. We are literally 1 turn away from winning. And I am not feeling... I'm not feeling overconfident, trust me. I know this game far too well. So now the Explorer's 2 treasures. Fire, who cares right now? Fire, who cares right now? 3, 2, 1. So number 1, the Temple of the Sun. Blah, 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 blah. 2, the Observatory. We need that path. And 3, all along the Watchtower is all along the Watchwater, because it is blah, 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 flooded, my friends. All right, things are starting to get tense here. Things are getting tense. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? I can feel it. Not just a little bit. I mean, I can feel it. All right, so that was the Explorer. That was the Explorer that went last turn. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Okay, oh man. The pilot, once per turn, can fly to any action. That's only for himself. We need the card to fly someone else. We only have 1 card. We need to take off. We need to get here. This is not good. Oh man, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. The engineer can get here. No, the Explorer can get there. The Explorer already went. Oh, darn. Okay, so the pilot can pick one up. The engineer can pick up the other one. Okay, the pilot will turn these 4 in. And we'll take the Chalice of the Sea. Chalice of the Ocean. For the second turn, the pilot will fly over here. No. For the second turn, the pilot will shore up the observatory. And then we'll fly over here. Okay. Sandbags can be used anytime. That might be a game saver. Number 2, the Earth, which we do not need, that is garbage to us right now. 3, Twilight Hollow. Blah 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 blah. See, I almost did it again. Number 2, Breaker's Bridge. Number 3, the Crimson Forest. Oh, ooh. Oh man, can you feel it, my friends? Can you feel it? Okay, so that was man, my excitement. Okay, so the pilot went. See, I'm trying to remember to do this, and I keep getting so crazy excited. I completely lost track, everyone. So the pilot went, the explorer went, right? So that's the messenger and the engineer left. Okay. Okay. So the engineer has to get here. Or actually has to... Oh, the pilot is immediately using the sandbags. Sorry, for the Crimson Forest. Oh, it's the explorer that can move. Okay, so the engineer... Last one to go, huh? Did I do the messenger? I think I did. Oh, I'm getting too excited here. My nerves are going like crazy! No, they're not that bad. Gotta get the engineer down here. One, 2, 3. Oh, you can show up 2 for 1 action. I forgot. You can show up 2 for 1 action. So he's an engineer. He's Wallowitz. Okay. Okay. Somebody get a helicopter. Please be a helicopter. Don't need that. See how this game ramps up turn after turn after turn. This game just keeps ramping up. 1, Whispering Gardens. 2, the Coral Palace. And 3, the Cave of Embers. If I was using 3, we would have lost already. I'm glad I decided to use 4. Okay, so that was everybody. So everyone gets to go again now. All right, we haven't seen another helicopter lift come up, so I'm gonna take this gamble. This can be played anytime. So we haven't even started this new round for the 4 yet, because this can be played anytime. And it's going to lift the engineer over here. I hope this pays off. I will start with the engineer. Don't need this. Don't need this. So we got 4. Turn them in. The engineer is going to claim the statue of the year. For second action, shore up. You can shore up 2 tiles, but there is no other tile. He cannot move diagonally. So at the moment, he's kind of stuck. Maybe I did not think about that as well as I should have. All right, so Fool's Landing is in danger. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. The observatory is in danger. And the Golden Gates are in danger. All right, so the engineer is the first only one who goes so far. Yeah, we need 2 now. Damn. Pilot. 1 to shore that up. 2 to shore that up. 3 to shore that up. The pilot cannot do it diagonally. So that was the pilot. Drawing 2. Useless. Flood. Now this is the end, my friends. The only end, my friends. This is the end. The only end, my friends. And that was 2. Sorry, 2. Oh, great. So now 1. Wow. So glad I shored that up. 2. Don't really care, but it's another card in the pile to keep going. Actually, should let that sink. Because, now, wait a second. That's one thing I don't remember. Hold on. Can he go diagonally when a card floods out from under him? I know you can move them orthogonally. Flood cards. If a pawn is on the tile that must be removed, it immediately swims to an adjacent. Adjacent. Yeah. Up, down, left, or right. If a pawn is on the tile that is removed, it cannot move to an adjacent. It sinks into the abyss and everyone loses the game. Darn it! Darn it! So he can't just like, oh, it sunk, I just get hit. No, that's not going to happen. Okay, so that was... that was all 3 for there. Right? Yes, that was all 3 for there. And that was the engineer, that was the pilot. So now the explorer and the messenger. All right, so the explorer move and or shore up diagonally. Should have sent him there. But it would have taken like 2 turns to transfer those all over. So I'm still not convinced that would have been a good move. 1, shore up diagonally. 2, shore up diagonally. 3. Boom! That's how you save the moment, at least. Alright. Yes! Yes! We need 1 more of these and we can win. 1 more. So it can be used at any time. At any time. We have to get him off here or we'll never win. So move 1 or more pawns on the same tile. Nobody's on the same tile, and it's important we have to get him off right now. Okay, now we need 1 more helicopter to get out of here. Sandbags. Sandbags. I think the observatory is more important, because if this sinks and before this sinks, dead, we lose. 3, 2, 1. So the Cave of Embers. See, lucky I did that. The observer, see, lucky I did that. Otherwise it would have been over. Well, we would have had to find and then waste another helicopter card. Sinks, moves over there. Oh, man. So the messenger cannot use his ability. Has no treasure to give to anybody. But the messenger will make haste 1, 2. Buckle your shoe. Okay. Ah! Flood happens. Ah. All we need to do is find 1 more helicopter card. Did the core pallets out? Yes, it did. And nothing that can really be used. Okay, the observatory. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, maybe the Cave of Embers will go next. Ah! Whoops. Losing my stuff over here. Blah, 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 blah. Now, all we need is a helicopter card. Because we're all here. We got the treasures. We just need a helicopter card. Oh. Okay. Oh, 4 floodwaters. I didn't do the floodwaters yet. Yes, I did. They all went, but I did 3, 4 now. Golden Gate. Blah 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 blah. Oh man! Oh man! Oh man! Oh man! So we're all here. We just need a helicopter card. There's 3 left. If it's not one of these, that means there's only 2. Was there only 2? Was there 3? I went through them all already in the deck. Darn! I have to wait till they come around. Will that be possible? Can we do this, my friends? Okay. I guess really at this point, special abilities other than shoring up doesn't really matter. We have nothing to shore up. So let's say this is the messenger's turn. All right, that works for me. Messenger, now, if I do remember correctly, you don't have to take all 3 actions. Let's see. Take up to 3 actions. Up to. I'm going to choose 0 up to 3 for the messenger. Okay, we don't really need that. And 2, we don't really need that. We're taking 4 out of here now. Fool's Landing. Fool's Landing. The Whispering Gardens. I'm sorry, Whispering Gardens. Breaker's Bridge. And the Crimson Forest. Hey, what happened to the Temple of the Moon? How did I mess that up? How did I mess that up? Temple of the Sun. Yeah, I took this out by mistake. Oh, how was that working against me this whole game, I wonder? Changing the odds and the statistics of the cards pull out. That could not have benefited me. Well, actually, you know what? It may have. I don't know. It could have gone either way, but I like seeing the fact that there's 4, since we're doing 4 cards. The pilot does nothing but wait. So they're trying to start the helicopter up. Yes! Yes! Last card there. Lift your team off Fool's Landing for the win. Boom! That's what we got right here. The whole team with everything on Fool's Landing. If this had gone maybe 1 more turn, definitely 2 more turns, I would have lost. So this is winning this game right down at the wire, just like I lost the last one right down at the wire. So this is fitting. This is fitting. All right, my friends, nerds and nerdettes and we little nerdlings all. This was a grudge match. Solo Showdown Friday night filler of Forbidden Island by Game Right. Now I'm going to have a grudge match against Forbidden Desert. And don't forget, the 3rd in the series, Forbidden Sky, that's coming out like very, very soon. I got to check. Anyway, so I hope you all enjoyed this playthrough. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G. Thank you all for subscribing to us right here on YouTube. Thank you for liking our videos, or sharing our videos, or commenting on our videos. So my friends, as I said, I'm Big Johnny G. This is Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming, and my friends, I am out of here.